I reviewed the original video of what Oprah was saying with regard to the wildfires that was happening over in Maui. Now, one thing about it is that The Rock didn't get as much pushback as Oprah. The Rock did not get as much pushback as Oprah. And that is kind of weird to me, right? Because they are both wealthy. They're both really well off. They partnered in this situation. I'm going to be reading Super Chat shortly. Thank you, my friends. They partnered in this situation, but it was weird because people only went at Oprah as a result of it. And so I'm asking you guys why. Do you just not like Oprah? Did you turn against her? Do you not like the shows that she did before? Is it something that somebody told you that made you feel a certain way? Nobody actually, I didn't see anybody miss The Rock. I didn't see anybody miss The Rock. The Rock is allegedly worth hundreds of millions of dollars, and everybody was going at Oprah. Y'all said because The Rock is the GOAT. Rock is considered their folk. Interesting. All right, so let me show you the original video, and then I'm going to give you what it is that she said in her response to the backlash.
My name is
Let me fast forward this.
To fruition.
It has been so extraordinary to see how people have shared their mana and shared themselves and just opened up in a way that we've never experienced before.
So it is how we interact with each other and love one another that shows through in everyone.
Thank you. Thank you for standing with us.
Thank you for standing
This is the original video.
And making us stronger. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Aloha.
Aloha. Thank you. We just finished one of several meetings because we've been meeting with community leaders, our kapuna, for the past couple of weeks, and just trying to figure out what we could do. And I was sent a message about Dolly Parton's fund that she started for the people of Gatlinburg when...
And one of the things that I like to do is I like to play the whole video. I don't like to break it down. I try not to do as many clips as possible, but I try to share the full context so that we can have the conversation. Let's continue.
There was a tragedy and fire in Gatlinburg, and she called it the People's Fund, actually, My People's Fund, she called it, where money was sent directly to each individual. And this idea all started because of Dolly. Thank you, Dolly.
Thank you, Dolly.
Thank you, Dolly. Because when I sent that to Dwayne and he said, this sounds good. You mean we could put money directly into the hands of the people? And we've been having a meeting every day since that moment.
And, when Oprah had texted me this idea, first of all, we were texting when this tragedy took place. And the idea was, what can we do? And we're kicking ideas around. And then
weren't we like everybody else?
Like everybody else.
How do we help?
How do we help? What do we do? Can we create something? Do we support something that's already in place? And in this time of need, you want to take care of the greatest need of the people, and that's giving them money.
We have put $10 million to start the fund of our own money and are looking forward to the help of every person who called me and said, what can I do? This is what you can do.
So she didn't ask for money from everybody. The full context is needed. The full context is needed. She said, listen, we've been Zooming and we've been texting about this since this has happened. We was inspired by how Dolly Parton did it and putting the money directly in the hands of the people. And I'm just going to be objective about it because I don't even care about Oprah. I don't care for her. It doesn't mean anything. Her audience was never mine. I don't care for her shows. I think she advocated for feminism. She doesn't represent anything that I stand for. But I am going to be objective and I'm going to give my opinion because I've never held my tongue up to this point and I don't care what anybody thinks. I just listened to the video itself. She said we gave $10 million of our own money. And for everybody that reached out to me directly, and asked me what it is that you can do, this is exactly what we're doing. And so this is what you can do as a result of it. I didn't hear her ask you in the chat for one dime. I didn't hear her ask anybody for one dime. That's just me personally. I'm looking at the video. I'm playing it for you guys. I didn't hear her ask anybody for money. She said, for the people that reached out to me and asked me, what is it that I can do in order to support the people? This is what it is that I did, and this is what you can do as a result of it. So we're in this. Let me replay it one more time. I'm going to rewind it. Don't worry.
Can we help? What do we do? Can we create something? Do we support something that's already in place? And in this time of need, you want to take care of the greatest need of the people, and that's giving them money.
We have put $10 million to start the fund of our own money, and are looking forward to the help of every person who called me and said, what can I do?
We're looking forward to the help of every person that called me and said, what can I do? For every person that called me and said, what can I do? This is how you can help. I didn't see where she said that you had to help, that you had to do it, that I'm calling on everybody that has an opportunity. She didn't say none of that. She said, for everybody that reached out to me, this is what I'm doing. And we want to put the money directly in the hands of the people. So I'm trying to understand exactly where the outrage is. Y'all just want to be mad at rich people. Y'all literally just want to be mad at somebody like they asked you for something. So if people reached out to her and her friends or whoever it is that rock with her or whoever is fans of her said, hey, what can we do? And then she said, okay, well, this is what you can do. What that got to do with you if you're not rocking with her? Somebody says she has a vested interest. She had a plethora of land out there. Well, if Detroit started burning down out my neighborhood, if I got the resources to go and hire some firefighters in order to make sure that my properties don't get burned out, I'm going to do it too. Why my property got to burn out and I got the resources in order to be able to save it? What do you want? What do you want? Why would I let my property burn down if I have the ability to prevent it? What are you saying? What are you saying? What does that mean? You got to wake up. It's deeper. Deeper than what? What are you talking about? She didn't ask you for nothing. She never asked you. I just literally played it. It's deeper than that, bro. Oh, okay. Well, tell me how. A billionaire never asked you for money. I literally just played it. Stop. I don't even like her. She's not even my target audience. She never asked you for money. She literally just said all of the people that reached out to me and asked me, what is it that you can do? This is what I'm doing. This is what I did. I put $10 million into it. It goes directly into the hands of the people. We've been working on this for a long time. We was inspired by Dolly Parton, and this is how we rocking out. I don't really understand where she asked you anything. Where did she ask you for anything? Well, she responded to the backlash. You got to wake up. It's deeper than that. It's all in the water. They trying to burn it. Let me go ahead and get into her response to it. It's a little bit further.
We're going to begin.
Hold on. I'm going to say what I say, bro. I don't care nothing about what nobody think. That's one of the things that make me unique. I might be wrong, but I'm going to say what I really think. I'm not going to tell you what it is that you want to hear.
Oprah, I want to shift gears a little bit and turn to the Hawaii wildfires and the efforts to help those in need. The People's Fund of Maui was created by you and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, in which you both poured time, effort, and millions to kick it off yourselves, yet and still it faced online criticism.
Somebody said, you believe anything, Anton. No, I'm just going based off of what I see, the same way that you're going based off of what you see. I'm going off the same thing that you're going off of. We all got the same videos and we all reacted to the same thing. I don't really understand what it is that I'm seeing. I only go based off of the evidence. I don't go based off of whatever your conspiracy theory is. When I see somebody and they got a video, I'm not going to get mad at the video. I'm going to react to it objectively, and I'm just going to be real about what it is that I see. I'm not going to sit here and conflate issues. I'm not going to add different things into it. I don't care nothing about Harvey Epstein and all of that stuff. That ain't got nothing to do with what it is that I'm looking at in this video. If Oprah say something and then I don't agree with it, then I'm going to deal with that particular issue at that time. I'm not going to conflate issues. I'm not going to bring other things into it. That ain't got nothing to do with what it is that I'm looking at right here. I know what I heard. I replayed it. And so now I'm going to play her reaction to it.
To kind of give your thoughts on that.
Well, this is a really great point about being happier in the midst of an onslaught of being terrorized and vilified online. Mm-hmm. I will say this, I came out of this experience, I was just saying this to Arthur this morning, with so much more compassion for young kids, because I was thinking, what if I didn't really know who I am? What if I didn't have the assurance of Invictus, that I am the master of my own fate and the captain of my soul? If
it would have taken you down.
It would have taken, it will take you out. Yeah. So all of the online, being
slander and
attacks, lies, conspiracy theories, really took the focus off of what was the most important thing, and that was the people of Maui. So this idea came about because, as you know, when you were there, Tony, I was on the ground talking to lots of people, trying to figure out how do I best help. And in the beginning, it was just, material things, dropping off generators and towels. And then I started talking to people. People really wanted their own agency. Gail's son, Will, sent me an article about Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton in 2017 during the wildfire.
I'm going to switch it up on y'all. I'm going to drop the link in the chat for y'all conspiracy theorists to help me to understand where I'm wrong on this. I'm not even going to wait till tomorrow. I'm going to drop the link in the chat, and then y'all can go ahead and tell me how it is that I'm wrong on this.
In Gatlinburg.
Make it quick,
started a People's Fund. She called it My People's Fund. She had a concert. She raised $12.5 million and then directly gave it to the people, $1,000 a month. I thought, whoa, that's the idea.
Yeah.
So
getting the money into the hands of the people.
Directly into the hands of the people.
Right
so
now.
To set up the infrastructure for that, The Rock and his team and my team, we were literally on I don't know how many Zooms to set up the infrastructure for the verification process to be able to drop money into people's accounts. And we thought, because both of us have given to charities our whole life. I've been giving to charity since my first paycheck, a tither.
And still do that.
And
yes,
still
yes,
do that.
yes.
Okay. So we thought starting the fund with $10 million would be a great idea, because any of us who've ever been to any benefit, you go to a benefit and somebody gives $10 million, that's called a good night.
Yes. Right.
So
I'm not really sure what the problem is. I've heard her say everything that she's saying, and I'm not seeing anything that got to do with the whole Maui, Hawaii thing. I don't really understand what the problem is. I dropped the link in the chat. I don't see nobody camming up yet, but I'm going to continue to play the video, and then I'm going to give my thoughts until y'all do come.
So we thought $10 million would start off the fund.
People ignorant. Ignorant is, can I cuss? All right, I'm not going to curse. Ignorant as hell. Tax write-off, duh. What? Do y'all even remotely know how money works and that it actually does not benefit?
We'll do what Dolly did, get other people to give money, and then we'll put it directly into the people's bank accounts. I was so excited. I was so excited about it.
It's still a good idea.
And then I got up the next morning.
You still should be.
Yeah.
I was so excited. I got up the next morning and I saw all of this vitriol, and I was like, whoa, what happened here? So this is what I want to say.
Read the super chat shortly. Where y'all at? Cam up and tell me where I'm wrong at. Cam up. I'm here. I'm right here. I ain't going nowhere. I dropped the link in the chat. I don't see not one person in the back that's going to cam up and tell me where I'm wrong at. And I'm open to the possibility that I'm wrong. I'm not looking to debate. I'm not looking to fight. I just want to hear your thoughts as to where it is that I'm wrong with this situation. Where did she ask you for anything? Where did she ask you for anything? Don't worry, I'm going to continue to play. I'm looking for the disagreement in the video.
I want to say that, I think in the beginning.
See, you didn't think I was going to drop the link in the chat. You ain't think I was going to drop it for you because it wasn't Friday. If you don't have a disagreement, don't call. If you disagree with me on this particular issue, the link is right there in the chat. It's 1,700 plus people in here watching this live stream with me right now. Are you telling me that there's not one person that can explain to me where I'm off at that's not running in the Victim Olympics? Not one. Of over 1,700 people that is watching this right now, not one person is going to sit here and tell me where I'm wrong at. It's got to be somebody in here that's going to give me the understanding.
So many people were calling, asking, where do we give our money to? So I thought, I'm going to give people a place to create. We're going to create something. And I still think it's a really strong idea.
Yeah.
Dolly Parton was right. Putting money directly into the hands of the people is a significant thing. And the model that's been created, I will say that as of...
Let me re-drop the link in the chat just in case you missed it. I'll drop it one more time. Don't worry about it. I don't want you to say you missed it.
Today, 2,200 people have been cleared and verified. And those people are going to get a notice from the People Fund of Maui and going to have the money.
And it's working. It made me deeply mad. It made you deeply sad.
Made me sad that
and I'm
we're at this
wondering how you're
state in our
coping with that.
country,
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
No, everything leads to this kind of polarization, even serving other people. But here's the point. Here's Oprah's point. If you take your time, your money, your resources, your life...
I've seen enough. So she explained it from her perspective, and I still said what I said. I think that Oprah has lived long enough. And again, I'm not an Oprah fan. I don't necessarily care for her show. I don't see nobody coming up. Let me drop it in there for a third time, just in case anybody want to come up here and explain. Don't come up here if you agree with me. Don't come up here if you agree with me. Come up here if you actually believe that I'm wrong about this, and we're going to continue to rock out. And you don't even have to be on camera. I won't even make you be on camera. Just make sure that you say your name, where you from. Give me a peace sign in the chat so that I know you're a real person. I won't even pull you up, and you can explain to me where I'm wrong. I didn't see in the video where she asked for one dime from people. Not one. I didn't see in the video where she asked for one dime from people. She said, the people that has been asking me, what is it that I can do? This is what it is that I did. This is where you can have access to it, and we're going to go from there. And then she explained where she got the inspiration from in both videos, that she got it from Dolly Parton, that the money was going to go directly into the hands of the people. They wanted a verification process to know that people ain't finessing them and stealing money out of their bag, and so on and so forth. So what is all of this other stuff that y'all got going on that's unrelated to what's going on over in Hawaii? And I'm trying to understand, and I've been searching for videos. I was going through TikToks. I was going through Instagrams to better understand where somebody can better articulate exactly where it is that they stand on this subject that completely counteracts or contradicts what it is that she's saying.